So a lot of you here will remember my infamous haunted staircase and the, oh my gosh. Sorry, I was just about to talk to you guys about something and I feel like I shouldn't delete this because... Right, what I was going to say was a lot of you will remember my stairs because there was a lot of spiritual activity in this house. And my 4-year-old daughter, for those of you who have not followed my story, she was 3 at the time, was chatting to someone on the stairs. I'm sorry. This was a cut on my nose from a few days ago that had healed and it suddenly opened up and started bleeding the second that I started doing this video. You think I'd set this up? This is exactly like the nosebleed on live situation. Give me a minute. I'm not going to edit this video. It's better that I be honest with you. 1 second. Sorry guys, I pretty much managed to make it stop. It was basically a little cut from a few days ago that I've not touched for ages, and it was just like an obvious red dot. Suddenly as I sit on the stairs and talk about the activity that's been in the house, it opens up and just starts pouring with blood. For those of you who do not know and have not followed my story, my 3-year-old saw a spirit on the stairs, and it led to me doing a series of investigations personally into the history of my house, who had lived here previously, and if anyone had passed away here. This is not a green screen. I am actually sat on these stairs right now. Now, a very famous ghost investigation team called GTI Investigations. It's Dan Sprague and Adam Oakley. I'm sure you know these guys, are amazing. They normally look around large haunted venues around, well, the world pretty much. And they made a special trip out to my house because that many people have requested that they come and find out for me and for my family's sake what was here and what was inhabiting my home spiritually. We found a lot, okay? It was extremely, extremely eye-opening. And I was already a relatively well-known TikToker, but this made a lot of my videos go insanely viral. We're talking 1 to 17 million views because it was just shocking. If it hadn't have been happening to me and I came across this video, it would have intrigued me as well. I found a lot out, and if you have not seen my videos, just type in on TikTok, Beth's Haunted House, Beth's Haunted Stairs, you'll see a lot. Anyway, I'm coming at you, excuse me, I can't really speak right now. I'm coming at you all with some news. Oh, and before I tell you, I must add, again, to those of you who didn't watch, when the boys from GTI Investigations came to my home, we did a live, and there was like 30,000 people viewing. At the end of the live, and those people viewing will back me up here, on my account, I switched over and went live, and all of a sudden, in the middle of me explaining how I felt about what had happened, my nose started pouring with thick red blood. I freaked out, I was crying, and it wasn't just strange for me to get a nosebleed in that moment for like any person getting a nosebleed in that moment. It was much more strange and scary for me because I've never ever experienced a nosebleed in my entire life. I'm that friend who always says to my friends, what does it feel like? Is it warm? Does it feel like your nose is running? I've always been very intrigued about what a nosebleed felt like because to me, I've never had one. When I was 4 years old, I went bowling with my dad and I was stuck behind him and he smacked a bowling ball into my face, popped my nose, and I've got a bent septum, which means that there's something wrong up inside my nose now, in which case I can't actually get nosebleeds. Post paranormal investigation, my nose just starts pouring. And I'll tell you guys as well, I was 31 when we had the investigation. 31 years of my life, I'd never ever had a nosebleed. It's been, 6 months since the investigation, and I've not had one since. Apart from this just now that started happening, which is a little bit strange. Anyway, the news that I'm coming at you guys with is this. And I hope that all of my followers that stuck with me through the ghost investigation and have stuck with me since, to be honest, because you're the most loyal, I hope that you will enjoy this. This here, Unexplained Caught on Camera, is a very, very famous TV series on the Discovery Channel. And it's where they get people from across the world who have gone through things that just can't be explained to appear on their TV show so that they can share their experience on what's happened with the world. I was gutted I couldn't tell you guys, but a few months ago, they actually approached me because they were so intrigued by my story and could see that it was absolutely 100% real, and I did not lie about any of it. They came to my house and did an entire day of filming to find out my side of the story in person, to film around my house, to get basically inside footage for themselves. And they'll be showing a lot of stuff that happened on TikTok and during the live too. So I'm really excited to be able to share this with you guys. And it is going to be aired on the Discovery Channel live in December. However, on the 24th of November, you'll be able to catch all of the episodes online, Discovery. And my episode is episode 5. It's series 4, Unexplained, Caught on Camera, and I am on episode 5. And I really, really am excited to share this with you all. In case anyone's wondering about whether or not I've experienced anything, I mean, I'm looking right now behind myself, like expecting to see something. There's not been very much activity because I thoroughly blessed the house, said a lot of prayers, angel prayers, religious prayers, whatever, because I didn't want anything in my home with my daughter living here. Recently, she's been a bit out of sorts, and a lot of you have suggested that it could potentially be due to spirits back in her room. I don't personally believe it is, and you know me, I don't lie about these things. I could tell you, yeah, they're back, and I could have you believe that, do a series of videos to get you hooked, but I'm not going to do that because I truly don't believe that it's that. It feels like a happy, healthy home now. But I will, of course, keep you updated, and please, if you're not already following me, give me a follow, support me on my journey, give me a message if you need to. I'd love to be able to help if anyone's experiencing the same. I love you all.